Penn and Elkhart. Elkhart, very good season. It's predicated on a great defense, and we're about 9.5 minutes away from kickoff. Homecoming night at Freed Field, and it is going to be a great game. We have matchups that are going to be great all over the field. Corner, wide receiver, D-end, right tackle, left tackle. I mean, it checks every box for a great game.
Yeah, this game is really going to be intense. If you're sick for this game, I feel bad. I would definitely feel bad. This game is going to be the matchup of the year for the Kingsmen in the regular season, possibly even the whole season, as we go to your national anthem.
This is, and we've said it multiple times already, this is going to be for the NIC, most likely, unless some unforeseen upset happens.
Welcome back as Doomsday is moments away.
7:20 before opening kickoff. And Penn, they have had good success against Elkhart teams. They are combined against Elkhart Memorial and Elkhart Central. Before the merger, they were 80-3 against those two teams. Penn is 5-1 against Elkhart since the merger in 2020. And Penn won 2 games last year against Elkhart. One in the sectional, 35-0. They were both fairly close games during the first half, and then Penn, their defense just was great last year, and Elkhart just wasn't able to keep up. Penn pulled away in the second half, and that was that. Elkhart coming into this game off of a win at St. Joe, 38-17. Elkhart only led by 3 at halftime, but Elkhart 5-1. Their only loss this year was at number 1 in 5A Concord, 13-12. So Elkhart, very, very good. And Nate, you have some key players here for Elkhart.
Yeah, so this Elkhart offense, do not count them out. Now, I know that defense is huge, but you got to take a look at some of these players. Quarterback, Quinn Ross, dual threat quarterback, committing to play baseball at Auburn Navarrete. 46 carries, 259 yards, 1 touchdown rushing. Meanwhile, the passing attack, 30 for 60, 449 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. But forget those stats, because look at Novell Miller and Connor Dowd, the split back, splitting carries, both seniors, similar weight, similar height. 48 carries, 291 yards, and 7 touchdowns for Novell Miller. And meanwhile, for Connor Dowd, 668 carries, 379 yards, 6 touchdowns, and he's just been really a rushing threat. Meanwhile, for the receivers, Connor Dow also in there for a wide receiver. He has been great.
And
we will take
Concord up 14-0 at Goshen. So Concord still cruising in 5A as number 1. Elkhart with their defense. Let's see what you got here for us, Nate.
The mean blue eating machines is what I like to call them. These guys are physical. They are tough. And this Penn offensive line, they're really going to have a hard day against such a good defensive line and defensive secondary. Led by 2 D ends. Marion Dye, committed to Tennessee, declined Michigan and Ohio State. 22 tackles, 22 tackles, 8.5 tackle for losses, and 1 sack. Meanwhile, for Carmine Orzoko, committed to Miami, Ohio, declined Oklahoma State. 21 tackles, 7 tackle for losses, and 1 fumble recovery. And meanwhile, for their secondary, led by the Lyndon Johnson, and we saw his stats against Northridge. How did that put him out there? How did that make him like a star player?
Lyndon Johnson, he was quiet the first couple of games. Now he's started to get comfortable in the defense as here comes Elkhart onto the field. But he's gotten a little more comfortable in this defensive system, and now he's a senior. He's not the biggest guy, but he's got a great vertical. He's able to high point the ball, bring it down, and get the interceptions. He is going to be a big key to try and slow down Kingsman receiver Tayshawn Bardo, who's now up to 8 Division I offers, 3 of them in the Power 4, which could be becoming the Power 5. Pac-12 trying to come back.
He had a blocked punt up against Adams last week. He's had a great season.
He's had a very, very nice season.
The defensive line has also been great. Christian Bonner, JT Seeger, John White, Quinn Watson, those 4 up front have stopped the run game as your Penn Kingsmen are about to come out.
The light show, a 7:30 kickoff tonight. The Kingsmen about to take the field. And 2:15 away from kickoff. And we'll let you just listen to this crowd. Near 6,000 in attendance tonight. Here they come. "40 seconds away from kickoff. Here come the captains out to the middle of the field.
Penn offense led by Kellen Watson, returning wide receiver, now quarterback, and he has been pretty good this year. He's been weeding out that bootleg. He's been getting those plays down in the pistol set, and we've seen it just evade the pocket and make big plays. Jadon Parker, and it's been working so far, clearly.
And it's a weird circumstance they find him in. Malachi Evans and Tyler Stuck both get banged up. Enter Jadon Parker. Excellent game against Riley on the big stage with Sports Michiana. Sports Michiana happens to be here again today. But yes, he has just found a way. Malachi Evans is out again today. So, same formation. Jeremiah Mitchell is in the slot. He has been a breakout player this year for the Kingsmen. He's in motion. Watson, power up the middle. He is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be able to fall forward inside the 10 to around the 8-yard line. That was big Marion Dye with the tackle. Anthony Leonard. Points on the board. You want to put the pressure on Elkhart first. This will come from the right hash. Good snap, good spot, and the kick is good. So it's 3-0 Penn. Dylan D'Addario opens the scoring. Penn with a 11 play. You can see why. There are two guys on the right, their right tackle and right guard, both 6'5", 295 seniors. That's Ethan Mann and Cordero McPhee. D'Addario gets us going again. There is the boot, and this will end up in the end zone. So a touchback, and Elkhart will start from the 20.
Knowing it was going to be a run, that's just good film right there. And they read that, and they felt that, and that was a great tackle.
See if Bardo gets the ball. He is shifty. We saw what he's done in the catch after run department. Let's see what he can do here in the punt return department. Showing blitz here. Takes the snap. Got time. There's Bardo. He couldn't make the catch. It was a little behind him. London Johnson in the coverage there. Bardo looked like he kind of slipped.
Yeah, that was also heavy pressure to 3rd and 3. And that will bring him back 5 yards. So it's going to be
a replay second down, but
it's going to be about 15 yards.
They'll be back in their own territory at the 48. Let's see if they get Jeremiah Mitchell involved in the passing game here. He's lined up in the slot. He's got a favorable matchup with Chance McCullough on him. Now McCullough creeps up, so some cushion here for Mitchell. Takes the snap. Blitz. McCullough off the edge. Now just gets it to Bardo. Can he make Johnson miss at the 50? He gets dragged down. I believe that may be a face mask.
Yeah,
Let's check the call.
There was either a horse collar or face mask. This one's going to be on the Lions.
It looked like it. Let's wait and see the call here. Flag came in at the 49 of Penn.
Lyndon Johnson was all over him there. Bit handsy.
And that's on Bardo. Bardo was trying to stiff arm. No?
What's the call?
No, it's on the defense. Okay. Okay. I thought Bardo, I guess you could, I was going to say you could maybe make a case he stiff armed him and maybe grabbed his face mask, but I didn't think that would be the call.
That would be a hands to the face penalty, not a face mask.
Yeah, that is right. Wow, that was a little confusing, but we've got it all sorted out here. So 1st and 10 now from the 34-yard line. Clock moves again. Stuck, lined up in the backfield with Watson. Lots of blitzes coming here from Elkhart early. Ooh, and Stuck went early.
I saw that. Yep.
Ooh, they're letting it play out, though. It looked like Stuck went early. There's a couple yards for Kellen Watson around left end. Jadon Parker's going to come back into the game. Tyler Stuck will come off. Just couldn't keep the balance there. And they'll call that an illegal shift, so now false start.
That was on Tyler Stuck, hard count, must not have gotten to him.
I think he may have just lost his balance almost.
Yeah.
He was leaning forward. He was trying to sell the play action, and he just fell over a little bit. So Jadon Parker back in the game. That's understandable for Stuck. He's been hurt for a few games here, just trying to shake off that rust. 5:33 to go here, first quarter. 1st and 15. Elkhart showing the blitz again. Bardo against Johnson, bottom of the screen at the 40-yard line. There's the snap, there's the blitz, and Parker is going to be gobbled up near the line of scrimmage. Cross Jones was in there on the tackle. No gain, it's 2nd and 15. Concord handling Goshen 28-0. Concord number 1 in 5A. In a personal foul, it's going to be roughing the passer.
And that one's on Marion Dye. He was all over him right after the play. I saw that, a little bit of extracurricular activities. He just blew up Watson way too late, and the referee caught that one right away. But that, gives them the first down, moves the chains.
Anyway,
so
they don't ask how, they ask how many first downs.
So now they're in the red zone around the 18 or the 19-yard line. And this sets them up nicely. They're in a similar situation as last drive, the early red zone appearance.
There's the snap. There's Jadon Parker, right side with a hole. Trying to get outside. Good stiff arm at the 12. Very nice stiff arm there. Nicholas Bosworth. No, not related to Brian Bosworth with the tackle there. Pickup of 6 at 2nd and 4 from the 12-yard line. 3:38 to go. The snap. Parker. It'll be 3rd and 8.
And that's a long 8 yards, and this could be 4-down territory if they get close enough to the marker.
You would probably need around 6 yards here to consider going for it. They'll go out of their pistol formation. There's the snap. They only rush 3, but they get pressure off the left side. And he was hit a little early, and the matchup we've been looking to see has just produced a penalty.
Yeah, London Johnson just really hit him right as he was about to catch that ball. He gave him the boost and forward, and that is a catchable ball. So that is going to be called, whether you think it is or not. So that gives the Kingsmen the first down. This ball is going to be marked inside the 10.
You can see the nerves are high in this game. Lots on the line tonight.
A lot of penalties have been caused off dumb penalties. This one not as bad. Not like an offsides, illegal formation, or a encroachment, or anything bad like that.
That was just a mistake there by London Johnson. And, you know, it's going to happen when you're facing a good receiver like Tayshawn Bardo, as there's a timeout by Elkhart. It's going to happen. You're going to try and get any advantage you can. And he just didn't make it subtle enough right there. So there's the first timeout of the game. And these two teams ranked high in their polls here, both in 6A. They are tied in the coaches' poll at 11. And in the USA Today poll, Elkhart at 9, Penn at 13. And in the AP poll, Penn is 12, and so is Elkhart.
Yeah, this house is rocking. There's about 7,000 or 8,000 total in attendance here.
A late arriving crowd, but they had plenty of attractions, being homecoming food trucks. They had on the baseball diamond. They had the bouncy ball. Yeah,
kids, and that Elkhart stand is absolutely
out of the pistol here. Lots of defensive line shifts here. You see that a lot when 3 across the front and you bring up linebackers. Watson trying to get the edge on the keeper. He's to the 4. Knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, and that's going to be about a 3-yard setup on 3rd down. I believe this will be 4-down territory unless
you take a loss here.
A big sack or tackle for a loss.
Which it's very possible with this Elkhart defensive line.
I mean, with how their defense played on that drive, I think most plays within the 30-yard line are going to be reasonably four-down territory.
Yeah, high school kicking, unless you have a Northwoods kicker, it's iffy.
Yeah, and you really just want to have those type of moments where you want to go for it and you want to be brave and make a good play.
Here's a high snap. Watson has to try and do something here. He's in big trouble, and it looks like push it left, and he just left it right. It's a severe angle there when you're in tight.
You really want to go left. It costs we miss every point. You really want to go left. It costs we miss every point counts in big games. Counts in big games like these.
And they had 2 back. They don't have
like these.
And they had 2 back. They don't have to snap it.
Yeah.
To snap it.
Yeah, they're gonna take their teams off.
Wow, what a stop! And that's 2 3-and-outs for this Wild bunch. They are not going to snap it. That will end the first quarter.
Yeah, and that's costly. I mean, you just gave them a huge boost.
You see it a lot in college.
Yeah.
And when you try and field those, it's difficult. And when you try and field those, it's difficult. And it costs you sometimes.
You got to let this go. Back around the 42. Yeah, on the 40.
3rd sack of the game for the Kingsmen. Sack of the game for the Kingsmen.
By this Kingsman defensive line.
So Penn can make this fumble mean nothing right here with a stop on 3rd and 22. Thing right here with a stop on 3rd and 22. They will go out of the shotgun again. Takes the snap, and they go play action. Pressured by
2 trips to the red zone, 3 points. So they really got to get their red zone offense up. I mean, that's not what you want to see.
A fumble recovery.
Red zone offense up. I mean, that's not what you want to see.
A fumble recovery. Here is the pistol. Here is Parker. Here is Parker. Trying to get outside. Oh, he's trying to get outside. Oh, he's going to be thrown down back at the 50. He's going to be thrown down back at the 50.
It's going to be about 4th and 8. It's going to be about 4th and 8, so punting territory. As Dario is going to boot this one back to the Lions. This has been a low-scoring. This has been a low-scoring game. Both defenses have been holding. Game. Both defenses have been holding.
There's the snap. Looked like he maybe jumped early, but no call. There's the snap. Looked like he maybe jumped early, but no call. Or John Searfoss is going to come in for Kenny Welsh. JT Seeger on that last tackle. Shotgun again. Roast gets it. And sweeping left. He's to the 5. He's breaking tackles, but he's pushed hard out of bounds at the 3. That's Connor Dow on the carry. Multiple in on that tackle. And a big 3rd and goal now. I guess can they get a first down? They can. It looks like they get at the 1 yard line. They can get a first down. 3rd and 1. They're going to bring in defense to offense. That's what they like to do. There's the snap, the spot, and the kick is good. 7-3, and their fans are fighting on the left side. On the left side. They tee it up at the 40-yard line. Jeremiah Mitchell also back. Jeremiah Mitchell also back. Neon night for homecoming here in the crowd. And they're going to do a pooch kick here, and that's going to go out of bounds. Wanted to pooch it over to Cohen Turner. That is kicking out of bounds. Penn's going to have good field position. Can they pay it off? We will find out. We will find out right now. Right now. But I don't know. They're going to make them move back. They don't trust the kicker. Interesting call, but we'll see how this pans out. Stepping up, they're containing him, but he's able to run up the middle. Darting around to the 50. Watson puts his shoulder down. There's a flag down, and that may be a block in the back there on Cohen Turner on the far side of the field. He was pushed out of bounds in Elkhart territory at the 45. The flag came in around the 47. And it looks like Penn is going to be marked back about 5 yards if this is on them. And Cohen Turner is limping off the field. He went down immediately on that block, got right back up, and is just limping off the field.
Yeah, this one's going to be pulled back.
Yeah. From the spot.
But they have to get that passing attack going.
They'll have 3rd and 2 here. No, 2nd and 2. And we got a false start. Jumping on the right side.
And that one's going to be called on Pat Connery there, the junior. Charlie Henning.
So, yeah, that was Charlie Henning. That'll bring it back 2nd and 7. So they did count that last play as first down and 2. And now it's 2nd and 7 back at their own 40-yard line. Jadon Parker is the feature back here. Same formation here. Parker still on the right. Bennett lined up on the left line. Parker had one man to beat, but a better tackle made there. Anthony Leonard in on that tackle. 2nd down and 7 into Elkhart territory here at the 47. It's more like a 6 than a 7 here. Shotgun now, takes the snap. Wow.
Yeah, he pushed him right out of bounds.
Takes the snap. Wow.
Yeah, he pushed him right out of bounds. That ball is catchable too. He pushed him right out around their own 5. So this is a pretty long drive. This will drain out the clock. If they're
able to make it down. They're able to make it down. They have got a couple here in the back. Backfield. Give up the middle field. Give up the middle. Trying to bust through the line. He's only got a couple. Through the line, he's only got a couple. Give him 2 on that carry. Hitting is Miller. And he's going to be enough for a first down, and there's an injured Kingsman. Back at the 35, he's down. I can't see who that is.
Yeah, that one's going to be Wrigley Hole.
That's Wrigley Hole. That would be a huge loss if he. That's Wrigley Hole. That would be a huge loss if he's really hurt. He's really hurt. We can only hope for the best. It didn't look great. We can only hope for the best. It didn't look great, but we'll see. We'll have a long halftime.
We'll be right back after this.
When you can line a guy up who's a running back and receiver at that wide receiver position, it really opens up a lot. And receiver at that wide receiver position, it really opens up a lot with the end around.
Yeah, he just gets that open. He gets that open field speed with good block. He gets that open field speed with good blocking there. I mean, he can get those big gains of 6 or 7 yards. So they mark him around the 50-yard line in Penn territory. At the 50-yard line in Penn territory. At the 49.5-yard line, they'll go out of the 49.5-yard line. They'll go out of the shotgun here. There's the snap. There's the run right. And Johnny Searfoss with a nice tackle for a loss. Loss of a half a yard. Yeah, he was in there right away.
Loss of a half a yard.
Yeah, he was in there right away, and he was.
But Trevon Curry has tried to implement into this offense. Every game he's been here. And that was spectacular.
Spectacular play. And Elkhart receives the ball in the second half.
So Penn's got to try and hold him to 3 here. They'll go out of the shotgun. There's a run up the middle. Putting his head down is Miller. He's inside to the 15 to the 14. Here. And Ross gives outside. Williams trying to power forward. He's stopped for 2 yards. He's stopped for 2 yards. Are they going to call timeout, or are they just going to say we don't going to call timeout, or are they just going to say we don't want to turn the ball over. We're happy with a field goal here.
Elkhart might take
We're happy with a field goal here.
Elkhart might take a timeout if they have one.
Elkhart does not have the greatest field goal kicker, Colin Krempek. This is no gimme here in high school.
Yeah, let's see Northridge 20. Yeah, let's see Northridge 22, Wabasee 0. That 2, Wabasee 0. That's a big matchup out there. This is 4th and 9.
And here is the kick.
So this is about a
34-yarder.
34-yarder.
So let's see.
4-yarder.
Krempek.
They're stacked.
Finally, Annika Gunther and Jake Cadell. Annika is the daughter of Eric and Natasha Gunther. Annika plays soccer and swims for the Kingsmen. Beyond this, she is involved with DECA and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. After graduating, Annika plans to play soccer in college and wants to study sports management. Jake is the son of Troy and Missy Cadat. At Penn, Jake plays soccer and is part of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. After graduation, he would like to attend St. Louis or Duquesne University and study business finance while playing soccer. Now, representing the class of 2025, the Penn High School homecoming king is Braden Plummer. And the homecoming king is Lydia Shelley.
Congratulations to this year's homecoming court.
Welcome back. Penn High School ready to kick it off. They are down 7-3. Homecoming stuff just announced from CJ Vantine. We are now underway. A line drive kick into the end zone. Elkhart will start from their own 20-yard line. So Penn is going to look to get a nice opening stop on defense. Adams up 28-14 in the game against Washington. So here comes Elkhart. They will start empty out of the gun. And it's a keeper. And he's in trouble. Kenny Welsh and company there. Tackle made. Christian Bonner with his brother in attendance tonight.
Yeah, that was a great tackle there by Kenny Welsh and Bonner. They found the gap. They were not able to do that. They're not able to get that big of a tackle for a loss. They weren't able to stuff them that good, but that time they really found the gap and they got in there for a loss of 1.
Second down and 11. They'll go empty out of the gun again. They've had Newbern in motion. There's the snap. There's the pitch outside, and a nice tackle again.
That was Kenny Welsh again. I mean, he's been dominating.
Done a great job filling in for Blue.
He's been filling in great. He's gotten a lot of tackles, some tackles for losses, and he's just, great playing. So this sets up a long third down for the Lions. It's 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10. Can they get off the field?
Yeah, Curry's going to have to dig deep into the playbook here. 3rd and 1.
They've gone empty out of the gun every time in this opening drive of the second half. And we got whistles, timeout Penn. They saw the motion, and I think Penn was expecting to blitz with man coverage there, and Reardon saw DePalma didn't follow his man in motion. So there's the timeout, smart call by Pete Reardon.
That would have been a costly gain or a first down. That would have been a first down for the Lions because he was not following his man. You're right, absolutely right. Not following his man. You got to keep on your man there, or else
at all times. So 10:49 to go. Here comes Elkhart out of the huddle. 3rd down and 10.
Very big play here.
Elkhart in sectional 2 of 6A this year. Combined 14 and 10 record in that sectional. Empty out of the gun here. One high safety for the Kingsmen. Man in motion, takes the snap. Underneath, good hit. Guess who? Kenny Welsh.
What a play by Kenny Welsh. 3 consecutive tackles in 3 plays for the Kingsmen. That's it, a 4th down. It's going to be a punt. Kingsmen get the ball back.
Only a pickup at 2 there.
Bunch has been dominant today. They've been stuffing down the pass defense and the run offense. Passing offense and the rushing offense.
They're playing so well they have you at a loss for words.
Yeah, Kenny Welsh, he's just been dominating. This is a punt, line drive.
That's smart. Just let it bounce out.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's charging.
It's 4% now instead of
Hold
1%.
on a second.
You let me know. Test, 1, 2, 3, test.
1, 2, 3.
Welcome back. We are sorry the audio disconnected for about 5 minutes here, but this is a 4th and 1 from about the 49-yard line. And this is set up nicely with 2 points. This is going to be a big one.
This is. And 3:56 to go here. Third quarter. 4th and 1. Penn has it at the 49-yard line.
They're obviously going to keep the offense out here.
This is a
play where it is 4th down territory. 100%. They cannot take any. They cannot punt. They cannot do anything not risky enough. They have to go for it here, 100%. If they don't, I mean, it's a really bad idea because they are down by 4.
Here it is. Very tight formation. Tyler Stuck. First down.
Wow, what a fight by Stuck. I mean,
blocking up front.
The
Aiden Deal and Pat Conley.
Yeah, they really opened up that gap. They got Donovan. They got Donovan right out of the way. They found the gap and he got the first down. So this is huge now for the Kingsmen.
It's one of those plays where it's like the defense knows you're running, but they can't stop it. And that's huge. 3:37 to go, third quarter. First down and 10 from the 48-yard line of Elkhart. Kellen Watson to Tyler Stuck. Ooh, he gets hit right up the
Penn should try more bootleg plays, maybe some more run out of the gun plays, but this is running up the middle. Yeah,
so you got to set up the play action.
Yep, I mean, they really got to get the defense on their toes. Maybe a bootleg to Bennett. Bootleg out one.
Jeremiah Mitchell checks out of the game. They bring in Harrison Hack. He's going to line up in the slot with Bennett to his left and Bardo is going to be the receiver at the bottom of the formation. Shotgun here. 2nd and 9. He's going to throw quick to Bennett, just a little behind him. And he's feeding back to the line of scrimmage.
Kind of predicted that play with the bootleg over to Bennett. But this is a long 3rd down now. It's going to be about 9 or 8 yards.
If you can get 5 or 6 here, you can set yourself up to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, they got to
This is
get
around 4 down territory if you can get some yardage. If not, you're just going to have to try and hit them deep.
this Elkhart crowd is loud.
Everyone's loud.
Fired up both sides of the ball.
7,000 in attendance tonight. Kellen Watson looking to the sideline. Play clock is at 6. They're not set. They're going to have to waste a timeout. That's their 2nd timeout, I believe.
That's kind of like a charge timeout, and this Elkhart crowd just gets more excited.
And, yeah, wow. You don't like to waste those timeouts, but this is
That
a
is
big play in the
that is
game.
a huge detriment for the Kingsmen. I mean, that's a wasted timeout. That's not good whatsoever.
2:07 to go. 7-3 Elkhart leads. Homecoming crowd. Everyone amped up, excited for this major NIC matchup. The winner of this game will have sole possession of the NIC at 5-0 in the conference. Both teams 4-0 in the conference coming into this game. Elkhart has won 5 in a row. Penn has won 4. The biggest thing for Penn has been their defense recently. Most points they allowed was last week against South Bend the last 4 games. They gave up 22 and 27 the first 2 weeks. They put together, they figured it out, and they have figured out this defense. And only allowing 7 down yards.
They've been rolling all season. Their defense just gets better and better. Even against it, wow, it is loud.
Wow, it is. 3rd down and 9.
It is an Everwise field. 3rd down is Watson.
He's going to throw to Bardo. It was batted down at the line. It was knocked down.
This is going to be a punt.
By C. And it's 4th and 9, and they're going to have to punt. That was a great knockdown pass by McPhee. He wanted Bardo on the near side around the 1st down marker. He had separation, but that doesn't matter when McPhee knocks it down. 2:03 to go, 4th and 9 in the 1st. Plenty of time for Penn. The defense has done their part. The offense is still trying to figure it out. Tough defense they're facing tonight. One man back to return for Elkhart. There's the high snap, brings it down. Look out! He's able to get it off. Not a great punt. It's going to take an Elkhart bounce, then a Penn bounce, and that's going to turn out to be pretty good under the circumstances, but not a great snap by Aiden Neal. That goes inside the 15 for 12. So Penn looks to get another quick stop. We'll see what they can do. Elkhart's offense out onto the field. Adams up 42-14 on Washington. And to say it's been a nightmare of a season for Washington is an understatement.
Kind of predicted that game last week at School Field with an Adams blowout victory over Washington out in School Field.
They go out of the shotgun here. Man in motion. They give it to him. Right side. Oh, he just broke the tackle and he's going to be able to get back near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
that run was
Quinn Watson was right in there then, but he broke that tackle. He turned it in about 2 or 3 more yards.
Connor Dow, the receiver and running back.
We get him a yard. We'll give it to him. 2nd and 9.
It's a long 9-minute and a half to go, 3rd quarter.
Yeah, this clock is going to wind. This Penn offense has to get kick-started now or never. I mean, they've just been dominated by this Elkhart defense.
Quarterback keeper. And he's not getting much. He's driven back. Having a nice game filling in for Hall, who was earlier Wilson Thomas. And we've been seeing guys that have been able to step up, like Johnny Searfont, like Wilson Thomas, like Kenny Welsh. They've done a great job filling in.
Yeah, and we've seen that a lot. I mean, a lot of injured players have started out the season with William Blewett, outside linebacker. Johnny Searfont's been filling up that role. Kenny Welsh, they've both been filling up that role very, very well. So this brings up a Big, big third down.
And let's see, that is under 71. Ross throws. It's complete. He's short of a first down by about a yard. It's very close.
Yeah, I think they have to punt this ball considering they're in their own territory.
Yeah.
And they're winning by 4. And the amount of, and there's a wide receiver down around the 37-yard line on his right leg. We will be back right after this.
Are they going to actually go for this?
No shot.
That would be suicide.
There's no way. Dead. Not dead. Why did I say dead? They're like 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, they're like a full 2 yards. Yeah, no,
they're punting. There's no way. Injury timeout.
Oh yeah, there he is. That's
Can't tell. Number 1. He's huge.
It's either 11 or number 1.
He's huge. That's 1 I saw. It's number 1.
Frankie Willis.
He's also a punt returner.
Yeah, Frankie Willis. Yeah, we're getting good. Yeah, we're getting good.
Yeah, we're charging again. We're good. Yeah.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, Everwise Free Field. The Pennant bringing you Kingsman football on video now.
Yeah, we thought this might be a go for it with the way that offense was staying on the field, but now the punt team is out for the Lions. Still got to be careful for some trickery.
Yeah, they've already had a running back throw a pass.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
see. There is the snap. There is the punt. Flag is down. And it's fielded by Peyton Horner with a fair catch. 46. We'll check on that flag. If I had to guess, it looked like an illegal shift.
yeah.
So it's probably
So
going to be
move them up a couple yards,
Yeah.
or we decline.
Or decline, yeah. I don't remember. I
Riordan is
believe
kind of weird with
Yeah.
his declining accepting penalties.
that was not the greatest punt. I
Yeah.
think he'll stick with this.
Illegal formation. Offense. Penalty
Yep,
decline.
it's declined.
First down, Penn.
So yeah,
And that's the smart play.
Watson will come back on the field, and they've really got to get some offense going.
do.
I mean, what do you think they can improve on for their offense so far?
I don't know. I mean, running the ball has been very, very good considering this defensive line for Elkhart is spectacular. And I think just throwing the ball, Watson hasn't been the most accurate Watson tonight, but he's still been able to make some big-time throws, and he's been able to run the ball very
They're
well.
only rushing 3, and if you get around their D ends, they can make some big plays.
15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kellen Watson on the pistol. And they give it to Jadon Parker. He's right up the gut, and you'll take that on first down, 6 yards.
That's about a 6 or 7 yard gain, and that will end the third quarter. Kingsman down 7-3 as they will let the clock run out. So we go to the fourth quarter. Elkhart 7, Penn 3. I'm Nate Zizzo alongside James Mason. We'll be back right after this. Damn it. We get the offense going. We got it.
Just got to get a late score.
It's now or never.
Yep.
Don't want to say it, but I mean,
It's now or never. Oh, the light show on video now. Oh, that's awesome.
it's so cool. And we're losing percent again. We lost the percent.
Turn down the brightness.
I know, but it should have the charging thing by it.
Yeah, we do. I'm going to grab a pencil. I want to count the plays this drive.
This might be the Gates Automotive drive.
Never mind. I don't got time.
Or it could be the field goal drive, like, seriously.
If we score a touchdown here, this is going to be the drive of the game. If we
Yeah. It's cool.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And look at that
Absolutely
light show. Wow, that was really, really cool. It is 2nd and 3 now, and that must have fired him up.
Let's see. 2nd down and 3. They're now moving to the left side of the field. Watson out of the pistol. They look to the sideline, maybe an audible coming here. They stack the line, Elkhart does. There's the blitz. There's Jadon Parker running over right guard. Still up. He's still turning. Inside the 35 to the 30-yard line. Jadon Parker.
And he kept those. Whoa, there's an injured player down. Oh. Yeah. We'll be back in a second.
Looks like
yeah.
Million died.
We'll be back right after this.
Wow, that sucks. If he's
Yeah.
actually hurt, that sucks. If he's actually hurt, that sucks for him, man.
End of the game.
End of the game, you're going D1. Like,
We'll be fine. Like,
I don't know, he was grabbing it like right here.
hopefully it's a cramp. Out for the game will be okay. Just back next game. Now look, not when you play us. Yeah, look, he can get up. Look at him. He can walk on his own power. All right, 3.
I'll start.
Yep.
Otherwise, 3.
This has been one of those low-scoring, hard-fought-out battles. They've been holding their poise. They're only down 4 with plenty of time left in the fourth quarter, and they have the ball in Elkhart territory.
1st and 10. Watson gives to Parker, turning his legs over the 30-yard line. Maybe.
It's about to the 29. Ball reached over. Yeah, it's about to the 30-yard line.
Great tackle. Looked like Anthony Leonard was in the first tackle. 2nd down and 9 at the 31-yard line. 11:15 to go, fourth quarter. Penn down by 4. 7-3 the score. And otherwise, free field. Homecoming night for the Kingsmen. They stack the line again. Here is Jadon. No, Watson keeps it. Watson up the middle. Comes to the 25.
And this pocket oh, this might be late.
Cole Bennett is saying holding on the offense. It's coming back.
Yeah, it's on Cole Bennett.
Cole Bennett, I think, was trying to plead his case that he was held, and in turn he had to hold him. And that one fan was not too happy with that call. And that'll make it 10-yard penalty. And it'll be 2nd down. Back at the 40-yard line. And about 20 yards. This is a long way to go. Just got to get back in chunks. Got to get it all back in one place. Let's see what they have here. They go out of the shotgun. Only means they look to pass. Barno one-on-one with Johnson on the left side. Takes the step. Roll out. Screen. Jadon Parker. To the 30-yard line. They get most of it back at 3rd and 10. Jadon Parker, and they set up that screen well. Watson was able to sell the rollout. Everyone came over to him, dropped it off. Jadon Parker. Jeremiah Mitchell will line up on the slot on the right side. The ex-receiver on the right. 10 minutes remaining. Tayshawn Bardo alone on the left. Leonard creeps up on the right side for Elkhart. 5 across the front. Watson. Plenty of time. Kind of slipped. Now back. Oh, he slipped again. He's over the 30-yard line, and it's going to be 29.
Yeah, I mean, I think they have to go for a field goal here.
It's
It's long 4th and 7. I mean, this offense hasn't been churning a ton. And I think you can send out to Dario. I'm confident you can make a 46-yarder.
46-yarder in high school is very difficult, and I think this is the right call to keep him out there on offense.
Technically, he still is classified as no man's land.
Yeah. The 29-yard line. Crowd is on their feet. 9-12 to go. Shotgun. Watson. It was a little behind the ball. And he couldn't haul it in. He was bracketed, and Watson had to throw it a little behind him, or else Bardo would have been waxed. London Johnson in coverage. First down for Elkhart at the 29. Just a little behind him.
Final score from Fisher Field in Warsaw. Warsaw 21, Mishawaka 13.
Final score in Warsaw 21, Warsaw, Mishawaka 13. So that's a final score.
And it's a handoff off the gut over the 30.
Devell Miller, the ball carrier. Kenny Freeman on the stop.
Second
Ken
and
Welsh
7.
also in on the play. It's second down and 7 from the 32.
Out of the gun. And it's an end around. Sweet and not much. Good tackle. That's Wilson Thomas.
Keelan Thread, the ball carrier, taken down on the play.
The run there was from Keelan Fred.
By Wilson Thomas.
Johnny Searfoss is going to come off with this play. Vinny Freeman creeps up. He's
Third
in
down and
position
6
of
to the
more
34.
linebacker here. They like to bring their safeties up a lot here. Vinny Freeman's going to come all the way down to the defensive line. He's going to set up on the outside. Let's see what he does. Feel the bleachers shake. 3rd and 6. There's the snap. They send the blitz. It's picked up. He throws behind him. Vinny Freeman dropped back and he was in coverage. Good coverage. Right on him. They tried to go underneath. He fell. And it's 4th and 6.
Dropping back to receive for Penn, number 2. Peyton Horner at 1. Tayshawn Gordo. Jordan Hart on the punt for Elkhart on the 34.
7:36. And now a great snap, and he's going to run it, and he's going to get it. Oh, a broken play. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Wow, that what looked like was going to be an unbelievable chance for Penn, and it turns out to be a great play for Elkhart.
Yeah, and that's one of those moments where you just have to stop them, and that was a big game for them. Now they're into Penn territory, barely around the 49, marking at the 48. Wow.
making it 15 yards, 15 yards. First down Elkhart to 49.
And now they can milk even more clock. Very tight formation. And it's a run up the gut. 4 yards.
Miller on the carry goes into Penn territory. Wilson Thomas, number 9. J.T. Seeger, 53, both in on the stop. A gain of 4.
J.T. Seeger in there on that tackle.
7 minutes left in the game.
7 to go. In Penn territory, the 47-yard line, 2nd down and 6. Running back right out of the gun. 5-man rush. Up the middle and thrown up. No gain for Novell Miller.
And that was good defense. They swarmed that right side. They got through the
Flag is
tackle.
down. Flag came in late.
We don't know who this is on. And it's going to be on Penn. That'll move them into their own territory. And that's degrading. So they're going to be up all the way keep going. Mark them at the 32.
On the 32-yard line now. Wow, that is out of the shotgun.
Clock running with 6.5 left in the game.
Gonna throw.
Ross is throwing.
Deep ball on Hernandez. Missed him. And that stops the clock.
Ross pass and Penn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if throwing a streak on the left side. They're a rushing team. They've been running a lot. They've been getting them down. But yeah, that was a surprise. That stops the clock. No timeouts needed. 6:25 still left. Plenty of time. If they get a stop, they can get the ball back.
Yeah, I'm surprised they took the deep shot there. .6:25 to go, second down and 10 from the 32. Takes the snap, up the gut, and good tackle made.
Johnny Searfoss, he was right in there, and that brings the third down.
There's his 23rd tackle on the season.
Freeman, number 7.
Vinny Freeman also in.
Jonathan Servos, number 19 on the stop. It'll be third down and 8.
David DePalma comes into the game. He's an
6
extra
minutes left in the
DB.
game.
And again, a big third down. Crowd comes their feet. Under 6 minutes to play. And trying to win this NIC Clash. Down by 4. The snap. End around. Blown up by Kenny Welsh. They've ran it one too many times. Kenny Welsh was right there.
Yeah, he was back right at the line of scrimmage. And yeah, I think they're going to have to send on the punt team.
That is a big TFL right there. And yes, they're going to have to punt. Let's see what Penn does after that bad snap. And it turned into sort of a fake punt. Not really a fake punt.
They might have to go into contain here.
Yeah. You do not want to give them another first
Fourth
down.
and 12.
Your offense has had enough trouble as is. This time is definitely not their friend. So the punt is Jaden
Gordon
Jackson.
Hart on the punt.
And there's the punt. Bounces into the end zone. Penn is going to have to go 80 yards. Listen to that crowd.
Yeah, there's been a defensive battle all game.
And Penn break through. Down 4, 4:51 to go. What does Penn need to do on this offensive drive, Nate?
They really have to focus on getting that passing attack down. They got to hold their blocks to get running room, and that's what they've not accomplished so far. They've been getting stuffed at the line, a lot of incomplete passes, no turnovers yet. So, I mean, that's also a good sign as well.
And they run it, and nothing.
He's taken out right away. 8, Ross Jones. And number 37, Caden Donovan.
Donovan on the tackle. 4.5 to go. Penn taking their time here. Might want to get going a little quicker. They stack those receivers on the near side. That's Mitchell and Bardo. Only one corner out there to cover them. They have one safety. Ooh, it's tipped and incomplete. That's another deflection there. That was knocked out by Cross Jones. And it's 3rd and 10 in Elkhart. You can look at their student section.
3rd and 10 from the 20.
They are rocking. 3rd and 10, and you probably got to try and get at least 5-6 yards because you're going to have to go for it if you don't get it. And what's the call here? False start, Penn. Wow. Someone on the right side jumped. It's 3rd and 15 with 4:09 to go. And Elkhart is fired up. 4:09. 3rd and 15. Linebacker creeps up. Watson steps up. Launches downfield. Bardo may have a step. Oh, he's just a little overthrown. Ooh. He had a step, but it was slightly overthrown. It falls harmlessly incomplete. And they're going to punt. You kind of have to here at this spot. With 4th and 15 at your own 15. Dylan Dario to punt. 4:03 to go. You're going to need a 3 and out. You only got 1 timeout. The snap. The punt. Not the greatest punt, but it should get the job done if they can make a tackle. A 35 for Willis, who's back in the game. Good to see him up and moving. And he returns it to the 35. 32-yard punt. And Penn is going to need a quick stop. A turnover would be massive.
Return by Willis. Vinnie Freeman on the stop.
Vinnie Freeman on that tackle.
Along with Paul Bennett. First down Elkhart at the Penn 35.
1st and 10 from the Penn 35. Elkhart has started to control the pace of things here in the second half, where Penn controlled it in the first quarter very well. Out of the shotgun, his running back is right. They motion him. The snap, the run. Trying to power forward. He's going to pick up 4 yards. Connor Dow on that carry. A group of tacklers for Penn at 2nd and 5. Call it 6. Penn's got to try and hold him to at least a field goal here. Cole Bennett is going to come out onto the field here. He's going to line up at right end or outside linebacker here.
What a game in a Tulsi field.
One shallow safety. It's a quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get much, only about a yard or 2. Kenny Welsh forced him wide, and a group of tacklers was there to greet him. Quinn Watson is in the bunch along with Wilson Thomas. Big play here, 3rd and 4. Got to get off the field. Only 1 timeout left for Penn. Got to imagine they're going to save it for when they absolutely need it. 28-28, Marion and New Prairie. That's Penn's next opponent, New Prairie. Next broadcast here from the Pennant will be at home against St. Joe to end the year. 2.5 minutes to go. Crowd is on their feet. Out of the shotgun, he takes the snap, and it's a run up the gut. He's going to be short by about a yard. It's very close. Wow. Timeout Penn, so they're banking on either Elkhart punting here or getting a stop on 4th down.
Yeah, it seems about a yard. This is the game. Elkhart first down seals it. Final 7-3.
They're going to go for it, I got to believe. And Penn's going to have to get everyone up on the line.
Yeah, but they also have to do a little bit of contain in case they want to do a screen or
I don't know if they'd be passing the ball here. If they're going to do anything outside, I got to imagine it's going to be a sweep or an end around of some sort that they'd like to run. 2:16 to go. Here is your ball game and likely your NIC conference title. .216, 4th and 1, 7-3 Elkhart. Electric crowd at Free Field. Crowd will come to their feet. 4th and a yard. Everyone in tight except for one receiver split out left. Do we see, they'll go out of the shotgun here. They look to get a push. Everyone up close. A run. He got it. And Elkhart. What a run right there. Great push. And that should seal it, and that should win the NIC conference title for Elkhart. Unless they lose out, they are going to win the NIC title for the first time since they merged in 2020. Trayvon Curry and his team has come into Freed Field, and it looks like they have just shocked the Kingsmen. There is a minute 42. Play clock is at 2. They snap it. They run it right up the gut. Johnny Searfoss first to hit him. That's 4 yards off the line of scrimmage. 4.5 yard gain. And maybe Penn will have.
Technically not victory formation yet.
I think Penn would have about 4 seconds.
Final score from Liberty Field in North Judson. North Judson 48, Winnemac 6.
110. Maybe 20 seconds maximum. But I don't know. I think they're going to have to. It'll be about 10 seconds. Depends on how long the run is here. They snap it at 1 on the play clock. They run it up the gut. He's got 2. He's got 2 yards there, and there's about a 9-second difference. It's over. Yep, they can just run this ball up the middle. It's over. Elkhart has just taken over the lead in the NIC. Sole possession of first place, and what a turnaround it's been.
Yeah, this is a defensive battle, cold-hearted Indiana football right here. One more need to get on the NIC title.
They wouldn't have clinched it yet. Next week they can clinch it.
They can clinch it.
There's the run, and he's going to break through. He's going to even get a first down just to pour salt in the wounds. And the clock is stopped to reset the chains. They know it's over. Listen to that Elkhart crowd. What a turnaround it's been. Trayvon Curry in his first year is going to lead Elkhart to 6-1 so far after a 3-7 season last year. So Penn will suffer their first loss against Elkhart since they merged in 2020. Their second loss overall to Elkhart. Wow.
Elkhart out of nowhere.
And as Trayvon Curry said, he's not a guy that's going to come in here and get 7 wins and jump to Indy. He wants to build Elkhart the right way, and he's certainly on track to do so. Elkhart comes in here, wins 7-3. That'll do it. 7-3 your final. The Gates drive of the game tonight. There was not much offense. It was the drive by Elkhart. 8 plays set up by the nice punt return. They go 47 yards into the end zone. The lone score for Elkhart tonight. Connor Dow with the touchdown. That'll do it. Penn will travel to Penn will travel to New Prairie next week. The 4A team. And then their next broadcast here from the Bennett will be at Penn against South Bend St. Joe. That'll do it. Remember Wise Freed Field. The Bennett will sign off. I'm James Wisdom alongside Nate Zizzo. We thank our cameraman, Mike and Genzik, and have a nice night.